Now when you're ready to start typing your paper on the computer, you need to make sure that you follow the MLA research guidelines. So when you go to this, I'm just going to pull up a paper that I actually did back in college at Texas A&M. This was just for my music class. We had to go and type up a paper real quick about a concert that we went and saw. So as you can see, I just typed a paper. It's right at one page, but the problem is that it's not double spaced. If you see over here, back at my research, right here at my research example, you see that this is double spaced, whereas this one is single spaced currently. So to simply make it double spaced, I'm going to go ahead and highlight everything. Come up here in the paragraph section, you'll see this drop down arrow. I'm going to click on that. Right now it's single spaced. I want to go down to 2.0, which means that it is double spaced, and that, as you can see, changes my paper to now double spaced. Alright, so the other thing that my example has is my first name and my last name, followed by the teacher's name, the section, the class, which would be for you would be language arts, and your period, and then the date that you're turning the paper in. You also need to make sure that you have an original title, that it is centered on the page, and that the entire page is size 12 times New Roman. So if you come up here, you need to make sure that this is times New Roman, size 12. If it is not both of those, times New Roman, size 12, you will get points taken off. So please make sure that you do that. Also, you need to make sure that it is 1 inch all the way around your paper. Notice that it's 1 inch on that side, and 1 inch margin on the right hand side as well. It is very standard when you open a Word document that it will automatically go to this. So you just need to make sure that you don't change that. So do not change the margins at all. It is automatically set for it to be 1 inch all the way around. So the last thing that you'll see on my example is that you have the pages are numbered, and you can see that the page not only has a number 1, but the MLA guidelines say that you have to have the author's last name followed by the page number. So in order to do that in your paper, you're going to go back to your paper. Notice that it doesn't have that right here, and I'm going to go ahead and insert that. Now yours might look a little different depending on the type of word that you have. So if it might look a little different. I know that some computers at the school look exactly like this. So what I want to do is go ahead and just take my cursor and double click up here inside the header, and it will automatically change to now I'm going to start typing in the header. If you go up here to page number, click on that. I want it to be at the top of my paper, and I want it to be on the right hand side. So I want to come down here and click on that. So you will see that it'll automatically put a number 1 for my first page, but it does not have my last name. So I'm going to simply type my last name, put a space, and I'm good to go. So if I double click out of my header, it will have a number 1, and I scroll down, it will automatically have my last name and then a number 2 for the second page. So other than that, that is the general format of the MLA research paper, so you need to make sure that you do that and you do not get any unnecessary points taken off.